Welcome back to News 12 and thanks so much for joining us. I'm excited to introduce a local Chattanooga favorite, eatery, creperie, whatever you want to call it. Today, Carla Pritchard is here from Adelle's Creperie right here in downtown Chattanooga. Thanks so much for joining us.
Delighted to be here.
Thank you for having us. And we have something special here on the table that we'll get to in just a minute. What did you bring us today? She was just featured on our Driving Our Economy Forward segment, and I saw a whole bunch of different types of crepes. So which one did you bring here today?
We have about 10 different kinds that we offer on our menu, but what I brought today is a very classic French crepe.
Absolutely.
A lot of people think of crepes as just being sweet when they initially think, oh yeah, I think I know what a crepe is. But we have just as many savory options as we do sweet options. This is a ham and cheese. So again, very traditional, very French. We have a lot that are not quite so traditional as well. So we mix it up a little, try to understand what people are letting us know what they like. So our menu does include some kind of interesting options too. So we've got everything from, turkey and Roma tomatoes, pestos, and all kinds of vegetables that can be included, good cheeses. All of our sauces are house-made, all of our dressings are house-made, and then people can also just say, well, I think I just want to create my own crepe, and so we have that option too.
That is so neat.
And
yes.
One thing that you had mentioned earlier that you had noticed was that probably our most popular option is to do the best of both.
Best of both.
These crepes are fairly large, as you can see, and they're cooked on large irons, and we literally split the best of both in half. You can do half sweet and half savory, and then you've got a little of everything.
See, that's perfect. I am terrible at making up my mind when I want to go to a new place. You want to try a few different options, and that gives you the opportunity to. And I know you also mentioned for a downtown establishment, we say that this is a big deal, but you have free parking as well. And I think that nowadays in downtown Chattanooga, I feel like you're always fighting for parking. So when you can get a crepe and free parking, there you go. It made up your decision to go.
That's right. A lot of people don't have a lot of time for lunch, so to know that we do have our own parking lot, and usually you can find a spot. It is free, and even if the lot is full, the on-street parking is also free. So
that's so neat. Well, tell me more about what inspired you to open this business here in downtown Chattanooga.
This was all our daughter Adelle's idea. My husband is English, and his tradition, what they call pancakes in England, are actually crepes. So it was a big deal in our household always to have crepes. We had a big party centered around crepes every year. We had a pancake party, we called it, with all of our friends coming over. We made literally hundreds of crepes, and it's just a really fond memory for Adelle, and she decided that she wanted to share crepes with the community because there wasn't a creperie offered. So it seemed like a crazy idea at first, but we actually we own the building on Main Street. It's actually the Grand Falloon, if you've seen that name. It's the same space as the Grand Falloon, which is an event venue.
Yes.
And it was sitting dark and unused during the day, so we thought, well, maybe it's not such a crazy idea to have a little restaurant, little cafe in the early part of the day.
Yeah.
And so with that in mind, we decided to go ahead and get this done. We actually approached it as a learning experience.
I love that.
We didn't know anything about a restaurant. Adelle certainly didn't, but she loved to cook. She had all the ideas in mind about what she hoped to see, what the ingredients would be, and just how to kind of fill out the menu a little bit beyond crepes as well. And so we all just decided we're going to do this together, and now that we're in our 8th year. And it's gone really well, even though she's away at college now. She's still very interested, very involved, always sending us ideas, and then she'll be here this summer to be hands-on again.
Well, that is so neat. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, or I could talk about this all day long and all the good things. For more information, where would you send people to visit?
Well, you can check out our website. Certainly, adellescreperie.com is easy enough, and we're 4 blocks down from the Choo-Choo down Main Street, East Main. So we're pretty easy to find.
Perfect central location. Well, if you are looking for a breakfast, brunch, lunch place, you're open from 8:30 to 2:30. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Perfect. And you can go check them out in downtown Chattanooga. Visit Adelle's Creperie online for more information. You can also visit our website at wdef.com. We will be right back with more news straight ahead.